Let's continue to get you ready for Monday Night Football, Broncos and Bills. And we welcome in the coach, Jonathan Coachman from the Early Edge and Sports Line. Coach, great to be with you once again. Give us a handful of your props, and of course we'll get to the game pick in just a second here. Josh Allen, how are we targeting the Buffalo quarterback tonight?
First and foremost, Tommy, it's great to be back on with you, a true professional. I've never seen one better. Now, we're talking about Josh Allen tonight. Let me look at my notes. Over 23.5 completions. Now, why are we doing this? Because as you dig deeper, and I always talk to my man Prop Stars from the Early Edge, I say, how does the defense play out? He said, the Broncos, they play deep, allowing a lot of completions around the line of scrimmage, 5 to 10 yards. It's going to be a lot of dinking and dunking, but that's going to add up to a lot of completions. The last 5 games, Tommy, 26, 31, 27, 19, 27. So 80% of the time, Josh Allen has hit this play. Tonight we go above 80% because we catch it yet again.
Love it. 23.5 coming in at minus $1.40. How about Russell Wilson tonight?
Well, the game script that most of us believe is going to happen is they're going to be playing from behind. I think this is going to be a close game, though. I really, really do. But they're going to be playing from behind. So when they play from behind and lose this year, here is the attempts that he's had. 34, 32, 38, 31. All 4 over. The only loss he didn't go over this number was that ugly Thursday night game. You remember it, Tommy. Amanda, you remember it too. It was in Kansas City. That's a game we all want to forget about. So this number, if he's playing from behind, we're going to go over it again. You're welcome.
All right, over and over for the first 2 props. And again, both quarterbacks here. But how about if we ask you to go anywhere else on the board here for your best prop of the night? Which one would that be, Coach?
Tommy, one thing I've learned from my crew on the Early Edge is that you've got to learn how to evolve. You've got to change as the season's going along. That's exactly what the Bills' offense has done. This Knox guy, this tight end that we've been talking about for years, oh, it's no longer him. It's now a guy named Dalton Kincaid. And the last 3 weeks, they really leaned into him. And what did I just say, Tommy, about that Broncos defense? They play deep, right? So over the middle, we're talking 5 to 10 yards. So who normally sits there? The opposing team's tight end, which is now Dalton Kincaid. His last 3 games, 10 catches, 5 catches, 8 catches. The yardage I love as well, 81, 65, and 75. They're really starting to lean into him. I think he goes for 7, around 10 yards a catch. So let's go 7 for 70 tonight. The catch is cash, and I also believe if you want to throw in the yards, I don't mind that also.
Love it. Loving the trends. And as you said, always pay attention to the market. Sometimes you can stay ahead of the bookmakers and get the best number, or in this case, the best player. Okay, sure. As for the game itself, now it's been sitting at 7.5 or 7 flat, but we're going to, for argument's sake, say 7.5. So the Broncos are catching 7 and a hook. Curious to see if the hook matters to you. The total's 47.5 here. Do you want to pick a side, Coach, or do you want to maybe target the total here?
Well, unfortunately, back on Thursday, Tommy, I do this little segment against Pick 6, and I'm wiping the floor with Will Brinson. We all know that. Yeah, with Brinson. So I picked the Bills, and I was waffling. And I said right here on CBS Sports HQ, I said I'm waffling right now. And I picked the Bills just because I felt like the Bills needed a chance to really blow somebody out and get back into this playoff race. The more time that's gone by, I'm kind of leaning to the Broncos because of what you just said, Tommy Tran, and I'm talking about that hook. You look at the way the Broncos have played the last few weeks, they're not as bad as people think they are. They just beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Bills, they're not as good as we thought they were. And at some point, I believe we've got to lean into that. So my official play is the Bills minus the 7.5. Do I think they're going to cover because of the hook? I just don't know.
Okay.
I just don't know.
Well, as a professional as you are, you've got to stand with the receipts that are there, but you laid it out quickly. If you can find the 7 flat and you like Buffalo, certainly take it there.
Yes.
And if you like Denver, wait for the hook and get it there. Coach, great to be with you once again, and I heard you are doing very well against Will Brinson, by the way, throughout the year. Get you a code, 60% off with the code COACH if you scan that QR code, or head to sportsline.com/join.